All right, ladies and gentlemen, John Masters here, and this is for anyone who has the REV2 OP-1 and you're having a problem with your display, or your display is in fact bad. This is just to let you know that on the REV1 there was only one display, they never changed, but on the REV2 there's actually two different size display. So if you order one, you could possibly get the wrong one if you don't know about this. Okay, so over here we've got a REV2, and this is the display that goes along with it. And if you'll notice, the display lays right in there, right in that groove, which the bottom corner starts at that screw, and the keyboards are universal, so these screws are in the same place. So you see that one starts there. Now we're going to look at the other one. So there's the same screw. So they start in the same place, but now look at the one on the right. See where that screw is and where the display finishes? Over here where that screw is and where the display finishes here. So on this one the display is actually a little bit more narrow, because this display will not work. You cannot take that display and make it fit, you see. So when I lay that display in to where it fits here, see that? So you can see how the cut for that display is cut over into that bolt hole right there. Alright, so I've gone ahead and found another OP-1 that had the screen available so we could look at these two things again. So we're looking at the differences within the REV2 OP-1 between the displays. So as you'll notice, this display up here is larger, 75.1 millimeter by 41.2 millimeter. Whereas the one down here is 66.3 millimeter by 38.6 millimeter. So if you get your little doohickeys out here, you'll see this, the one on the bottom is a good bit more narrow than the one on the top. And as you see on this one, you've got these little circles. Whereas on this one up here, they didn't do that. So you got to be careful. They're both REV2s. So we're going to leave it at that, people. I just wanted to make sure that you knew when you were out there shopping for a REV2 display that there are two different ones. So in the REV1, there's only one. I mean, hell, we can look at one of those. Okay, now they don't all look like that. Some look a little bit different. Some have black plastic bezels, but they all have the same connector into the DSP board down there. So that's a REV1 display. Alright, we're going to call it quits on that video.